The southern end of Australia is the state of Victoria. The capital of Victoria is Melbourne. And Altona is southwest, approximately 16 kilometres from Melbourne and situated on Port Phillip Bay. The coast is flat and indented with tidal lagoons and rocky reefs, which attract many species of birds. Apart from Australian seabirds, many birds come from as far away as Siberia to use the Altona foreshore for feeding and resting. There are plenty of fish in the bay. And fishing for pleasure is a very popular pastime. As Altona is the main access to the bay for the western suburbs, the boat ramps are very popular and people come from all over Melbourne to launch their boats. Sailing is also a popular sport in Altona, and on a sunny day, boats of all types and sizes are scattered over the bay. However, some people just enjoy relaxing on the beach. In 1911, there were about 50 people living in 15 houses scattered over the area. There were few shops, no public transport, no doctors or schools, and few, if any, made roads. There are certainly made roads now, very well-made roads with attractive planting. And from 50 people in 1911, there are now 34,000 people living in the Altona municipality. Over 80% of its residents own their own homes or units. Multi-storey flats and buildings are not encouraged, so Altona still remains a pleasant, friendly place to live. Altona was declared a city in 1968, and the council has worked hard to make the area one to be justly proud of. Much work is done in the area to make it attractive. There's a great deal of pride taken in parks and gardens. And some 20,000 trees are planted each year by the Altona Council. A special project was the planting by unemployed youth of an urban forest on a reclaimed site. Tiny trees today, but a forest for the future. The Cherry Lake project won the State Landscape Award in 1980 for its beautiful parkland, landscape lagoons and lake. Wildlife and nature is conserved here. Although there's also a great deal of human activity. The Adventure Playground provides great fun for the children. And the parkland and barbecues allow families and friends to have a good time together. There's a hospital. And free kindergartens. And daycare centres where children are well cared for. There are also many schools in the area, both primary and secondary. Some are state-run and others are run independently. The aged are looked after as well, and the council provides a senior citizens bus free of charge for their use. There are 3 levels of shops at the large and modern Altona Gate shopping complex, offering a wide range of goods and services for shoppers. And as well as Altona Gate, there are many other groups of local shops servicing residents throughout the area. Practically every kind of sport is played in Altona. The course at the Coringal Golf Club is very highly regarded by golfers, who consider the difficult course a challenge to their skill. There are free tennis courts and many playing fields available, and the council attempts to make sporting activities available to all. The Paisley Park Sporting Complex has indoor badminton courts, and nearby is the modern indoor swimming pool. There are many social and sporting clubs, such as the Altona Workers Social Club. There's even a dog obedience school. Well, some take a little longer to learn than others. Standing dramatically against the skyline are the giants of industry, providing employment and stimulating economic growth, both for Altona and the Australian community at large. The Altona Petrochemical Complex is one of the state's largest industrial sites and is the centre of one of the most important manufacturing operations in Australia. The Altona companies have extremely stringent safety and environmental controls. They've invested over $20 million in monitoring and providing protective measures against water discharge, air waste, noise and pollution. The Toyota manufacturing plant is extremely modern and fully automated. Huge robot arms lifting metal body panels make for speed and efficiency. There are many other medium and light industries which provide opportunities and contribute to the development of Altona. Altona is still a developing suburb. In Altona Meadows, modern homes are being built at the rate of 300 to 350 a year. In Altona, you find work and industry. It's also a place for relaxation in a pleasant, natural environment. The Altona Council, taking care of its community.